I take you there? Back to when we felt like this was forever.
Hey my lovelies, and welcome back to the third episode of the Legacy Challenge. If it's your first time here, my name is Go White, but you can also call me Willeke. So today we're back with Isabella Burnett, and as you can see we got a little bit of money in the last episode, so now we finally have enough money to buy the Come and Get It street store, which is the first thing that we're gonna do right now. Because as I said in the rules, I am going to be buying the Come and Get It street store once we had enough money, and from then on we are only gonna be able to sell all our stuff from that street store. So that's what I'm gonna do first if my game stops lagging, because that's always the case when you have the amount of custom content that I have. So let's see if it starts working. Come on. But yeah, if you guys haven't checked my video on Wednesday, I actually talked about a schedule that I've been planning on doing, so you can find it as well in the description down below from the videos going on, like starting from last Wednesday. For the rest of the videos you can find the schedule that I plan on doing, so you know which type of video comes out. And also I did discuss a little bit about my other series, which is called Stranger Alien. I did do 2 episodes of that one. I did a Let's Play episode and a Machinima episode, but I decided to just do a Machinima episode from now on. So if you follow that one, it will just be a Machinima episode. It won't be a episode with me talking just like this. But yeah, that's something that I planned and that I am going to do. I did also decide that the second episode that I did of Stranger Alien, I'm not gonna count it towards the series, so I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna keep it online. But the episode that I'll be filming on Wednesday, or putting online on Wednesday, will be the one that is actually going to be the official second episode. So that's about Stranger Alien, and I'm just gonna put all the stuff that we can sell in the Come and Get It street store so we can start a yard sale. She has a little bit more money than she had from the last episode, because I did finish the painting that she did in the city, and we were able to sell that one for 141 simoleons. So she has a little bit more money than expected, and that's good because I also want to buy the fire pit where she can cook the fish that she caught. So that's also something that we're gonna work towards this episode. And then if we do a little bit of a yard sale today, maybe 1 or 2, then I think we're going to head in the city again, do a little bit more of snow globe searching, and also doing a little bit of people searching, seeing if we can find some more of your similar Roonies. So that's the plan for today. I'm just gonna put everything in here. I'm gonna leave the frog in her inventory because we can actually use them to breed and get more frogs. So once we have a little bit more frogs, I will sell the ones that we don't need. But for now we're gonna keep it in her inventory. And I also did plant 2 trees. She planted a apple tree which she got from, I think, one of the stores in the city, and then one of the lemons that we got in the park. So that's also something that she planted. So now she has a little bit of an extra food source, but also some extra way of making money. And I did ask you guys about the violin last episode, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep the violin because it's another way of making money, and that's a really good idea from your part, where we actually can level up her violin, which is what we're actually gonna do now. So that's practice 1. We're gonna level up her violin skill and then have her go into the city and actually have her become really good at it, and then hopefully make a little bit more money that way. So let's stop actually having you play violin. Let's stock the table first, then tend the table, and while you're waiting for people to come, we're just gonna have you actually like help the people, and otherwise we're just gonna have you practice violin while waiting. So let's keep that one in your inventory. And her skill set as of now is violin level 1, painting level 1, logic level 1, gardening level 1, and charisma level 1. Then cooking is level 2 because I did have her cook for herself when she was in the city. And her fishing and comedy are level 3. But yeah, let's start a yard sale. Okay, let's tend the table and then start a yard sale. And also let's mark up the prices to 100%. I think that's a good idea to use that instead of like going to the 200 and 300%, so we don't make too much money at once. But I think 100% is good enough because that will be the same value as you would otherwise have gotten from selling from your inventory. So let's just have her stop tending the table. People will show up if they want to show up, and we're just gonna have her play the violin, so practice that. And I do see someone over here, so that's Marcus Flex. Let's hope he comes over. Maybe he's enticed, what's the word? Enchanted by our beautiful violin music. Well, maybe he is. He's coming over, so you never know. And she actually does need a little bit of social, so stop playing violin. I'm definitely not gonna let you play violin this episode, am I? Oh, he actually gave you some money for that, so he really did like it. But let's do a friendly introduction. Let's stand the table so we can do a little bit of talking. Hopefully give a sales pitch that will give us some more money. So, let's see. Where's the sales pitch? You're not tending the table, are you? No, you're not. Well, that's good. Oh, there it is. Give a sales pitch. Let's sing about Winterfest because it is actually Winterfest. I don't think we can really do much because we need the money more for building her home and making sure that she has good needs. But for now, we can do it this way. And she got the singing skill. There's somebody else coming over here. Okay, that didn't go well. Too bad. But we can still keep talking to them. Let's do a belly laugh. Let's gossip about the neighbors. And we'll just hope that more people come and maybe we can convince one or two, or hopefully more than one or two, to actually buy some stuff so we can buy the fire pit, because that one costs about 450 simoleons, and we also need a chair for that one. So I want to at least make up to 600 simoleons so we have a little bit of money that we can buy stuff from. Let's see if we can give you a sales pitch. Probably won't work on Judith because she is a global superstar. Well, you never know. Maybe she loves the yard sale. Maybe she loves all the junk that we have on our table. And let's give one to Alika Kahananui. I'm not sure if I pronounced that one correctly. Okay, it didn't work to Judith, just as I expected. Don't know how to pronounce his name. We're just gonna call him Alika. But yeah. Okay, sales pitch still not working. Well, maybe we can just do a little bit more talking, ask about his career. He's not gonna be a contender for being her spouse. He's a little bit too old, but also I want to have like either one of your Sims or one of my Sims to be her spouse. And you're playing my violin. Okay, that's not what we're gonna do. Like, put that down. Give me back my violin. That's mine, not yours. Stay away. But yeah, let's just do a little bit of talking to them. It's really not working with a sales pitch. Maybe if she has a little bit of a higher charisma, then it will work. But otherwise, we're just gonna stop talking to him and see if only talking to Alika works. But yeah, we'll just see. There's another sim. I think it's Mortimer Goff who's coming over. Maybe he wants a sales pitch. You never know. And this is actually a neighborhood where I don't think there's a lot of things to dig up or to harvest. There's some trees around here, but there's not much, so I don't think we would actually get a lot of money from staying in this neighborhood. So once we finish the yard sale, we're gonna have her like go to a park, stay over there, and Father Winter is here. Nice. Maybe we can have him buy something from us. Probably not, because she's not doing a great job, but we'll never know. So let's just give everybody sales pitch and talk to Father Winter. Give a sales pitch, then do a funny introduction. Don't know where he's going. Where are you going, Father Winter? Come back! Don't walk off the edge! But yeah, just talk to people around, just see what we can do. The yard sale's almost over, so I don't think we can make that much more money. No, we can't, so let's just stop tending the table and talk to Father Winter. So she has a little bit more of a happy Winterfest. Don't think she will be that happy from having Winterfest because yeah, we can't do much. Like we can do decorating, we can cook a grand meal, we can do the opening presents when getting a present from Father Winter, but I don't think it will actually be something that she will achieve as well. So we can do the festive spirit and we can do the talking to Father Winter, but besides that I don't think we can do much else. So let's just talk to him. Let's see if we can like maybe have a little bit of a better Winterfest, but maybe next year when she has a family it will be a bit better. But for now, I don't think we can do much with the Winterfest. And I think he is coming over. Please don't leave. Like, I don't know why you walked the other way of the lot. But please, please just talk to us. Please give her a little bit of social. She has good social now, but she just needs like that little bit of happiness on Winterfest. Like she's not homeless, but she doesn't have a lot of money. She doesn't have a home. She only has like a little table where she can sell the stuff. So she needs a little bit of happiness on this day. So let's just talk to him. He is tense, probably because he's wondering why he did have to come to this ginormous lot with nothing on it. He's thinking like, why couldn't I go to a nice home with a warm fireplace and a little bit of milk and cookies? Like, why am I here? But yeah, just take a talk a little bit to him. Ask about his career. We know that he's Father Winter. And oh, you got the tradition complete from the festive spirit. Let's just ask for a present. I don't think we can give him a Winterfest gift. Well, maybe we can. Maybe we can just give him one of the fireworks because I won't be able to sell it from the table and I probably won't light the fireworks, so maybe that's something that he likes. Like, why don't we give Father Winter a gift? Oh, she's still happy, so she did have a little bit of a nice winter fest, so that's good. But yeah, she got a 2,000 ounces of gold under the sea. Gold? Gold? You got gold? Is that in the household inventory? Yeah, it's in the household inventory, I think. So, I don't know where this one came from, but she has a Ode to Jazz 1 Golden, which is 550 simoleons, and she has a 2,000 ounces of gold under the sea, which is 115 simoleons. So she does have two things in her inventory that she can actually sell for potentially 630 simoleons. So let me know in the comments if you want me to sell it or just keep it in your inventory, because that would be something that is easy money making. So we'll see. We can do it if you guys want, but if you don't, then I'll just leave it in her inventory. And let's see if he liked our gift. Not really seeing something. Oh, he did. He loved our gift, so that's nice. It's always good that if somebody likes your gift. At least a little bit of like a happiness that you can bring to others if they love it as well. So let's just do a little bit of value love. Let's talk a little bit with Father Winter. Get her social need fully up, and then play a little bit of violin. Or she did also want to talk to Father Winter. And you want to buy an instrument from being creative. We're not gonna buy an instrument, you have one. You want to get to know Father Winter. So let's see if we can do that. Oh, you're actually getting some money from this on your lot as well, so that's nice. Don't know why people would tip her for playing the violin. It's not really that great. I wouldn't tip her anyways. But yeah, it's nice that she has a little bit of another source of income this way. So let's just have her play that for a while. We're keeping a lookout on what else she can do in this area. Let's see, there is something to dig, I know here, and I know that she also had something to dig over here. And then let's see, maybe one of the plants are able to be harvested, so take a look at that. And you're level 2 of the violin skill, so that's nice, you're leveling up. Let's see, can we harvest something? No, that's a pear tree. Wild rose bush, you're not able. Not able. And you had a successful Winterfest. Okay, it's nice that you actually had an awesome Winterfest, even though you don't have that much of like a home, or that not that much. You still have like something that you could enjoy. So that's nice that she's feeling happy now. She's getting a little bit hungry, and she's also in need of a bladder relief. So what I think I'm gonna check is if we can actually get the bush that you can get for outdoors, because that way she has a place to sleep, and that way she also has like a place to relieve her bladder when she's on the lot. And we can actually buy it for 50 simoleons, so let's do that. And let's just place it all the way over here, so there's not, well, maybe a little bit over here, not too close to the edge of the wall or at the edge of the loft because she will probably be seen by people. So let's just put it a little bit over here so there won't be that many people able to see that she's skiing in the bush. And as I said, we're going to try to buy the Rocks of Fire pit, which will cost 450 simoleons. So we need 100 simoleons to buy that one. And then we need a chair for it. And I think I have a really cheap chair that we can buy for her if my game stops glitching, as always. I'll probably cut this bit out. Yeah, so what we can actually do, we can buy one of these benches, I think, or like one of the dining chairs. I think this one is only 20 simoleons, this one is 1 simoleon, so we have some cheap options that you can buy once we have a little bit more money. But I think we're gonna go for this one because this one also suits outdoors. I'm just gonna put it down for now so you guys can see, but it's it's from Severinka. It's from her Forest Hut collection. I really love that collection, especially if you want to buy a little bit build a little bit of chalet. Definitely one of the things that really suit a little bit of a forest hut. For example, Glimmerbrook, it's amazing to use this one in. But yeah, let's just delete it for now. I'm not gonna buy it now. We're just gonna buy it once we have the fire pit. But yeah, she does want to buy a toilet, I think. And you are level 3 now, so nice. Yeah, we're not gonna buy a toilet. We're just gonna have you do the digging around, and then I'm gonna have you fertilize, and after that we're gonna have you open the limestone to extract the fossil. There's somebody naked over there. We're gonna have you open the time capsule. And let's see, you got a prehistoric hoof print and a Trevor Verily, so those will be popped in here. And yeah, we're just gonna have her sleep for a while, and I'll get back to you guys once she wakes up. Or she's already awake, so that's fine. Just take a little bit more of a nap. But yeah, once she has like a little bit of more energy, I will wake her. I will get back to you guys. So I decided to go to Willow Creek because hopefully there's some things that she can get over here. Although it is snowing, we can see that it's definitely winter in game. Let's hope that there will be some people who actually will grill something for her because I don't want her spending her money. But let's just check the trash cans. Let's just check if there's something that she can do over here. Maybe we'll just have her stay here for the night. She can do a little bit of skating if she wants to work on her fun, but her fun is pretty good. We can check if there's somebody around here. So this is actually one of your Sims, although I am wondering why she's wearing the homeless clothes. But maybe we can, once she gets off of the skating ring, maybe we can talk a little bit to her. But yeah, let's just see. Let's just have her rummage through the trash can and then work on her hygiene. Because I do think that, yeah, we can use this one over here. Just have her wash her hands, brush her teeth, get her hygiene up. Because she got a little bit dirty from sleeping in the bush she just peed in. So that's something that we're doing. And she didn't like sleeping in the bush. Like, you can definitely see that she didn't like it. She also has the Stumpy flu, which is not that great. She is wondering why she's outside in a blizzard. She's uncomfortably wet from staying outside in the rain on her home lot. She's hungry, she needs hygiene, so she's a little bit more tense now. She was feeling miserable just a second ago. So yeah, we're just gonna have her like clean up here a little bit over here and then see if we can find some things that she can like maybe eat or maybe sell at her store. Yeah, I don't think if there's a blizzard, I don't think we'll be able to find much, but we can always check. Like, maybe we can find something that's not the rock that we need. I do think there's usually something over here, but apparently not. There is a little bush over here. There's a wild apple tree over there, which is actually in season, I think. Yeah, she's feeling miserable again. So maybe we can get some more apple trees once it grows. So let's stay here for the night as well. And I don't think you can actually fish in a... No, you can't fish in a blizzard. Oh, she's too uncomfortable for it. But yeah, I don't think there's much that we can do for now, but maybe next episode, because we are going to stay here for next episode as well. Maybe there's something that you can do next episode. But yeah, did you get something from rummaging in the trash can? I don't think you did, but let's just eat the lemons that you got from... I think there's a bloom. And we'll keep a lookout if we can see some sims that she can introduce herself to. We already know there's one at the skate rink, but I don't think she just got out of the skate rink. We can always check. See, that's Bella Goff. Iconic sim. Yeah, let's just have her eat some of the lemons so she has a little bit of her hunger up. And yeah, the sim is still skating. She's actually pretty good at skating. Like, she's doing some tricks, it's nice. Like, I wish I could be that good. But let's just have her wash her hands, brush her teeth, do a little bit more of eating. I don't want you to eat all of the lemons that you have because you do probably need some more if we're not able to grow your trees and get like the stuff you need. But yeah, we can check. Like, there's people coming at the park. They are probably thinking to themselves, why did we decide to come out in a blizzard? But yeah, maybe one of them will cook for us. Let's just hope. But she's uncomfortable. She's not feeling happy. It's not her day today. Okay, maybe we can go skate around a bit. See if we can have like skate a little bit with. I think it's Alondra. That's her name. Maybe it helps her a little bit. Okay, you're quite a fitness skill. Ooh, that must have hurt. But yeah, let's see if we can do a little bit of skating, and once you have a little bit of a high skill, maybe throw around with Alondra. Oh, she actually stopped skating. Stop, girl. Girl, introduce yourself. Introduce yourself. Do a funny introduction. Let's see if that works. She is cold. Before she freezes to death, I'm just gonna put her in her winter gear real quick because I don't want to lose one of your sims the second after we've met her. So let's put her in her gear. I did have to give her some of my own custom content because I didn't have all of her custom content. But yeah, this is a sim. I think she's from Rachel. You can find her on the hashtag #GoWhyTownies, and if you have one of your own sims that you want to see in game, keep uploading it on that hashtag. But let's see if we can introduce ourselves to Londra. She's also feeling uncomfortable, probably the same as us. Like, she was wearing homeless clothes, but I'm not sure if she's actually homeless because I did put her inside a home. But yeah, let's just do a little bit of get to know and let's just do a little bit of talking. Maybe we can build a relationship based on that they're in the same situation. It seems like they're in the same situation. Ask about career. Do a little bit of talking. We're not gonna ask her for money. Because if she's homeless, she will need the money herself. Let's see if somebody has cooked something. Probably not. Bella, you have a lot of money. Can you cook for us, please? Maybe? Or you, Minerva, you have magic. Can you conjure up some food for us? Something like that. Yeah, I don't think there's much that we can do now, and there's a paparazzi who's invisible. But yeah, you actually got a mean interaction. What did you do? You actually got some lost in like going to the mean part of being like a mean reputation. That's the word that I was looking for. But yeah, probably didn't go well to discuss her uncomfortable loop. Maybe just discuss some local fishing spots. Probably something that you can do right now. Let's see what else we can do. Maybe talk about the blizzard. Like, why would we be outside in a blizzard? See if we can find that one. Yeah, talk about the blizzard. Talk about best bait is something that's probably good. Ask about day. Maybe do just some nice interactions to see if that works. We're not gonna have you play the violin now. But yeah, and if she doesn't get her hunger up or if nobody's cooking, I do probably have to have her cook herself. Because I don't want her to starve to death. But that does mean that we're gonna lose a little bit of money. Let's just hope that somebody is nice enough to actually cook something for us. But yeah, let's see if we can do a little bit more talking to Alondra. Build a little bit of a friendship up. She is smelly, probably because of living outside. But yeah, let's just see what we can do. And our girl is definitely not feeling well. She has a cold, she has a stumpy flu. She's definitely sick. She should probably not be outside and in a blizzard, but yeah, there's not much that we can do. Let's see, I'm just gonna fast forward a bit. See if we can get to know a little bit more about Alondra. We do know that she is flirty, but we don't know the rest of her traits, and she's also a freelancer, so that's nice. And as of now, we've met a couple of my students. We have met Neil, Oliver, and Lucy, who are all siblings. We've met Sam, who is a vendor. We've met Kaylee, Luca, Alondra, and I think that's it. But I definitely know that there are more sims out there, so in the next episode we'll probably just stay a little bit more in with the creek, hope that her hunger, that's something that we can fix, and hopefully that there are some like trees that she can harvest to use that for her hunger as well, because the apple trees, they should be starting to grow now that we've visited a lot, so let's hope. But yeah, she can still survive. Like, she will start turning hungry or ravenous in a couple of, like, probably in a day or so. So she should be able to survive for now. And you do want to cloud gaze with Alondra, although I don't think there's many clouds to look at. And you did get a surfer frog. So let's see what that's worth. That's worth $10. So that's not worth much. But let's just breed the frog and hope that we get like the. Yes, we did get the more expensive one, so that's nice. Yeah, you want to cloud gaze with Alondra, so I'm gonna have you do that. See where it is. As the cloud gaze. So, yeah, you're building up a little bit of a relationship, so that's nice. She doesn't have to be like a contender. I don't think, like as I said before, I do think that Isabella is straight. But yeah, maybe we can just have some sims that she can actually see as friends and that she can hang around with, invite to her home when she has one. Oh, okay, apparently she doesn't want to cloud gaze. Let's see if we can apologize. Like, yeah, probably can imagine that you wouldn't cloud gaze in a blizzard, and you do have the option to try to calm down, but I don't think that would go well because you don't have that much of a relationship. Let's just ask about Day, try to get that back a little bit, and then maybe do a little bit of a joke, tell a funny story. But yeah, she will become ravenous in 24 hours, so the next episode we will definitely make sure that she gets some food in her stomach, and hopefully from trees, maybe from somebody cooking. Nobody did decide to cook, so that's too bad. But yeah, I'm gonna end the episode here. If you like this video, click that little like button down below, comment what you think, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday for another episode of my Stranger Alien series. Bye!
I can't get you out of my mind. It's like I feel it for the first time. Been thinking about you all night. I've been searching for this all my life. You're just my type. I've been looking for a boy who can treat me